Jace, I heard that you wanted to go to Las Vegas, right? But your dad told me that you were thinking it might be a little too dangerous to fly, and that maybe you should do some driving. You're right, there's a lot of plane flights that have been crashing and things like that, but I looked into it, and it turns out that the stats aren't as crazy as we think that they are. Right? It's actually fewer airplanes falling from the sky this year than in past years. The media's putting it out there and they're sensationalized, like they're making it look bigger than it should be. But it turns out that driving in a car is actually way more dangerous than flying in a plane. That's a strange thing to say, because when people drop from the sky, it's like this big, huge thing. When people die in car crashes, it's like a small thing. But adding it up, you're way more likely to die in a car crash. But with that said, you're not even likely to die in a car crash, right? And you need to get places. It's just that we sensationalize things and we think that things are bigger because we don't properly look at the stats. And with that said, I'm helping you out. All right, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you get to Las Vegas, and I'm gonna help you get there by giving you some money. All right, and the money that I'm gonna give you is right here. All right, this is a lottery card. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a scratcher. All right, you can win with this one $100. So I'm gonna give this to you, and you're gonna scratch it, but you only have a chance to win. And your chances of winning this $100 is actually a bigger chance to win this than it would be for you to crash in an airplane or to even crash in a car. The chances of you winning this thing are actually very low. And people that sell this in the stores, in the convenience stores, in the gas stations, they actually watch people come in and spend their hard-earned cash on these all the time. So much so that they call this cardboard crack. It's like a drug, they say. All right? They said that this is a drug and that it wastes so many people's money that it's like a sad thing. And sure, there's the occasional winner that wins $1 million, but usually people lose, and they lose so much just because of the odds of everything. All right? And speaking of odds, we have odds as basketball players as well. We have an odd right here trying to make a shot. If I throw this ball up with arc, then I have more odds of it going in. If I throw the ball straight, it has less odds of going in. Does that mean that every time that I throw it really high, it's going to go in? No. It doesn't mean that every time that I throw it straight, that it's going to miss. No, because it might go in. And we have odds throughout our lives as well. When you sit down in class, where do you sit? If you sit down in the front row, you have a better chance of passing the class. Is it a guaranteed pass? Of course not. If you sit in the back, you have less of a chance because you'll be paying attention to your friends rather than your teacher. But can you still pass the class from the back? Yes, you can. When it comes down to something like drugs, if you take a drug, you're not going to die, probably. But if you take drugs, you're more likely to die because of the drug. So you might as well stay away from it. All right? And in terms of basketball, if you shoot shots every single day, 500 shots a day, plus 5 minutes of jump ropes, plus you run for 5 miles, and you do all this other stuff, you may not make the NBA. But if you don't do that stuff, your odds of making it are way lower. So it's up to us to make sure that our odds stay the highest in the things that we want and the lowest in the things that we don't. So with that said, I can't wait for you to come to Las Vegas with us. Don't make your parents drive, all right? Because your odds of getting into a car accident are way higher than us getting into a plane accident. Let them fly the plane. And before we get to Las Vegas, shoot your shots every single day. We may not win when we get there, but if you shoot the ball every single day and you work out every single day, we'll have the best chance that we can have. With that said, here's your lottery card. And let's go ahead and scratch it right now. I promise you, if you win that $100, I'll let you keep it all. Scratch these 2 numbers off first. And then if any of these numbers match one of those numbers, you win a prize. 6 and 20. Now, do you think that you're gonna win? Maybe? Okay, try it. If everyone wanted these, they wouldn't really have a game. The people that do these make so much money. Oh, well, give them a hand. Now, we might have lost this one, but this was meant to play against you. Let's win at the basketball one, okay? All right. Are you still scared of airplanes?
No.
No? All right.